Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm just going to be playing 3 Blitz games on this new account. So yeah, I just want to start this new series, I guess, on playing live chess. Hopefully it's a lot better than the previous ones, which I'm not too proud of. So yeah, starting with a rating of 1500, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's just start out with e4 and hope for the best. So I'm going to play the bishop's opening with bishop c4. And against this, I'm gonna go for the Ursov Gambit. Yeah. Black has to take on d4 here. That's the best move. But okay, that move is not good because of we can take this way, and there are some problems with this knight. Yeah, especially here, I think just queen d5 wins on the spot, right? So I'm gonna play that move. This is a fork against the knight and the f7 pawn. So this should be winning. Okay, so I think our opponent disconnected, so yeah, we'll just claim the win in a couple of moments. Yeah, we have 30 seconds here, so I'll probably just speed up the video so it's not going to take so much time. Alright, so we're going to claim the victory. So 300 points, pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, let's go for the next game. You can say 1920. Okay, I'm gonna play my main stuff here. Against d4 I normally play d5. Against the London I play this early c5 move. And yeah, c3 I don't know about that. I think this just loses a pawn, right? Yeah, I think we can take this pawn. Yeah, I think white had to play e3 there. That was like instead of c3, because you normally want to take with this pawn, so you keep this structure. Yeah, so this one is just now a free pawn, I think. Queen a4, we just retreat back with the knight to c6, and there is no way to add additional pressure to the knight here, so knight c6. Next, I guess we just play knight f6, bishop b5, bishop d7, and yeah, this looks pretty healthy right now. So maybe I'll start with bishop d7 here first. Yeah. Now I'm making some serious threats with e5, but okay, they evaded that. I'll just play one more developing move, bring my rook to c8 to target the queen. And yeah, I could play bishop f5 like right now, or I could play queen b3 here. Queen b6 here, apologies. Or I can also play knight b4. Knight b4, rook c1. Yeah, maybe I'll just start with targeting the pawn with queen b6 here. Because after knight b4 and rook c1, I'm not so sure of the follow-up. Yeah, here there are many tempting options. I think the simplest is probably bishop f5, preventing any bishop d3. So I'll start with that. I'm also preparing knight b4, knight c2. Okay, I'll just develop here with e6 and try to go possibly bishop a3 here, preventing any rook c1 jumps or developments. The only thing I'm concerned about is, this move, but probably I just retreat back here, and I can maybe make use of the open h-file here. But then again, the bishop is on f4, so it is defending h2. So maybe the simple method is just to castle here and claim that I am up a pawn, so yeah. Maybe I'll start with knight e4 to threaten knight c3, winning the bishop pair. So I'm expecting bishop d3 here, and maybe I'll go knight c5 actually. It looks kind of like an odd square to put the knight, but okay. So now I can play knight c3 to win the bishop pair. Yeah. So the only competition I think that white had for the pawn before was the bishop pair, and now they're just gonna lose it. So I don't see much competition here for white at all. Yeah. Okay. So I just take the piece here. Then now I just castle, and I am up a pawn with massive control over the c-file here. No rook c1 business. Okay, so queen g4 is very aggressive, but I don't think there are any threats. Maybe knight g6 and then takes, and then taking on e6. The simple method would just to be taking here and play something like bishop d6. But I'm wondering if... maybe I blundered before. I blundered knight d7 before, so yeah, I did blunder an exchange there. So that was very poor on my end. Play queen b4 here. Try to trade the queens. Yeah, that was pretty poor actually. Trying to be instructive, but I blunder myself. Not very good. Okay, so takes. Yeah, next I just want to play f6, king f7, activate my king. Yeah, so I'll do that now. Yeah, so this one is being attacked, so I'm wondering if I should play b6 or a6. I'm guessing if I play a6, they're gonna go bishop b6, and it's gonna be somewhat difficult, so I'm gonna play b6 here. King f7 next. I can always play e5 at any moment. So yeah, I have king e6 here, yeah. And against f4 I have bishop d2, so I'll start out with maybe this move, yeah. Bishop d6. Very calm. Play a5 next. Undermine the pawn mass. Play bishop b4. Need to speed up a little bit. Rook c4. Double up. Okay, and I'm threatening rook c2 right now, so yeah, that's, I think, decisive. Maybe there's king d3, but yeah, king d3 would have saved the piece, I think. But now this is just losing. And king d3 I can just... Yeah, this is probably just force mate, right? Otherwise king d1 needs to be played, yeah, so this is just checkmate. GG's. So I think I missed actually, like I blundered knight d7 like straight up. Yeah, knight d5, maybe, yeah, I wasn't very sure here, so knight d7 probably just wins in exchange. I mean, I still have a pawn for the exchange, but yeah, it wouldn't be that trivial at all. I think black is probably still better here, actually. I want to analyze this a bit. After knight d7, okay, no, maybe, yeah, maybe just white's better, but I definitely have some competition here, so I'm not too sad about that. Maybe I'll go for one more game here. Okay, Maxislav plays the Scandinavian. Queen d8. I'll go with, I guess, bishop c4. Kind of forgot what I played normally against this. Play knight f3, bishop f5, very standard. So yeah, I'll play rook e1 here, I guess, and maybe d3, and I try to go knight e4 at some point. Okay, I can play h3 here, just a useful move. Yeah, okay, I'll play knight e2, knight g3. I kind of don't know the theory here, so I guess this is a smart choice from black's end to try to get out of any theory. So I can play knight e4 now. Yeah. Play this move, and then play queen e2. Guess they have this move, right? But I can maybe play bishop d2. Okay, I'll play queen e2 first, stepping out of any bishop h2 tricks. Yeah, there was this move, perhaps. Actually. Do I have e5? Okay, I'll play c3 first, because I need to prevent any bishop e4 to pick up this pawn first. Okay, this one... Probably just play bishop e3. I don't want to trade to land the bishop, allow the bishop to land on e5, so there it would seem very strong, so yeah. Maybe knight d4 or some sort of way to activate my queen. Like knight h4 looks interesting. I can also play knight d2, I guess. Play knight h4 here. Okay, I guess I don't know if I want to play f4 yet or something like bishop e3. Maybe bishop e3 now, because I am attacking a7. So this move maybe wasn't necessary. So yeah, I can perhaps... Whoa, what a move. Did not expect that. Okay, so if I take, the point is bishop h2 just wins my queen. So I'll play just rook ed1 and... where is the Where's the trick now? I guess knight f4 is a positional trick. But I could always play queen g4, for example. Or even queen c2. Ooh, I can take on a7, right? Yeah, and now I'm threatening bishop e6. I'm threatening this bishop on e4. I think this is winning if I'm not missing anything. Yeah, so right now I have bishop b6. Just skewering this queen bishop. Queen rook. And perhaps I play bishop c2 next. Okay, knight f4 is tricky. Should I take the queen? Takes. We're equal material. King f1. Takes. We're equal material still. So if I just step away the queen, I think I should be winning the exchange at least. Something like queen g4 or... I still need to be a bit careful though. Because they have like threats of... No, they don't have threats of any bishop h2, so... Maybe queen e3, knight d5 takes. It's okay. I want to play queen f3, but maybe g5 hits. Like at some point. I don't know. Queen f1 is interesting. Queen f1, bishop d3, I'm not so sure. So I'll play queen e3, allow knight d5, but we'll snap that off maybe. I mean after moving and then... Yeah, some sort of knight d5 eventually. As long as I win the rook, I mean I should be winning here, but... I want to make this clean. So I'm expecting like, I mean queen, okay, that's probably one of the only moves. Take. Then I could play maybe knight f3. It's important to note that my bishop is always covering this rook, so there are no like, okay, that's just a queen. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Play a6 now, just pry open the position more. Take this guy. Yeah, that was a not an easy game at all. Take c6 here. And this rook is gonna drop off, or yeah, this bishop. Play this move. I'll just trade everything off. I mean, no need to be fancy here. f6, I play g4. Ooh, I take that, and this should be close to mate. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna start removing some stuff. Queen f3. Queen g4, safe pre-move. Okay, so now I guess bring my king up the board and just checkmate him. Check. Here, and then that is mate in 2. Okay, very nice. Okay, that was a... I don't know. What should I make of that game actually? I don't think I got any advantage out of the opening. Yeah, maybe this bishop c4 move is just not good. I was contemplating whether to go d4 or not, but yeah, I mean, I guess d4 is just the most principled. I don't know what I was so worried about. Bishop c4 doesn't give much advantage at all. Oh, I guess I could play knight e5 here, yeah? Let's see what the engine says. Knight e5, e6, queen f3, of course. Yeah, just some tricks in the Scandinavian, I guess. But overall, 14 ACPL, so pretty good. Let's go for one more game, and we'll wrap up the session. Okay, 2025, Alpha 0X. Okay, maybe he was afraid of the provisional rating, or... Yeah, okay. EFAC 2177, so e4 c5. I'm gonna go for my main weapons in this. So we enter an open Sicilian with the classical. Okay, bishop g5, so break the rouser. Let's go. I want to see how much this guy knows his theory. f4 is the main move, and then we play bishop e7. Yeah, and then knight f3, if he knows this one, then, or, I mean, if they know this one, then I'm gonna be impressed, but, okay, this one is not impressive. This one is a typical trick that I want to show everyone. Taking on c3 and take on e4. We're equal material, but my bishop is better than this bishop. It's hard for this pawn to move. So, yeah, I guess we can take on g2, rook g1, bishop d5. Huh. I mean, taking on g2 has to be the right move, right? Rook g1, bishop c6, let's say. And then rook takes g7. Is it the right move? I mean, it has to be the right move, right? Yeah, I'm gonna follow my instincts here and hope that this is right. Guessing bishop c6 as well. King e7, rook up, and then I get a couple of tempi here. And then I play h5 or try to challenge the rook, I guess. h6, for example. Okay, I bring the rook to the g file, and I think I should be better here. Yeah, I mean, rook g2, I'm attacking this guy. Okay, okay, rook h2. And then I bring the rook to g8. I try to double up or do something with my active rooks. I should be significantly better here, if not just straight out winning. Even though it's equal material. Okay, so I think that's a mistake. Because I can take and then I can go rook g2, and c2 is very weak. So that's the only way to defend the c2 pawn I saw before was with keeping the bishop on the board. But now this is just game over. I mean, I'm gonna take here. The h pawn is also very weak. And if they take here, then I can play rook b2. Oh, b5 here, and I'm threatening checkmate in one, yeah. Oh, and that is a checkmate. A very nice game, actually. Yeah, I want to analyze that. So, yeah, what is that about? So, we got to the Richter Rouser here, which I've explained in my series, but this bishop e7 move is something that Sam Shackleton recommends in his course, so I didn't explain it because obviously it's his material. But I was surprised that, I mean, yeah, that white managed to go this far because, yeah, but I guess the critical move here is knight f3, which goes into a lot of theory after b5, but knight c6 is a very big inaccuracy here. I'm surprised some strong grandmasters have chosen this. I mean, Alexis Sarana in recent times. Bishop c6, and the bishop f6 is just a bad move because we can take on f6, and after queen d6, yeah, we saw in the game that this is just good for black. And taking here, and the bishop d3, yeah, I'm not so sure because after bishop g2, rook g1, bishop c6, rook g7, king e7, I guess, yeah, this is the right approach to try to get as many tempi as I can, but yeah, rook ag8, I thought just like gave up this pawn, but I guess with rook g1 coming, of course, yeah, and then rook g2, or no, this isn't clear at all actually. So yeah, I'm actually quite happy with the way I played with king f6. Then here I played h6, rook e5, and yeah, this one should be very much winning here. Rook h2, and then this one is just very logical, I think. Bishop f3 just picks up the pawn immediately, but I thought just going for the doubling of rooks was very logical too, very human. Here I played taking on a2. So maybe something that I want to say is that if I was like not that experienced and I was maybe in the 22 or 2300 range or something like that, then I would have like almost played b5 instantaneously. But I realized that something that differs like good players and like really good players is patience and using tactical resources to defend your material. So here, for example, taking on a2 is just completely fine because white cannot take on b7 here because of rook here and just picking up the rook. So like little things like this in especially more complex positions, I think is very important to improve your chess. But those are just like the things to things to improve like slightly. Yeah, just to fine tune your play here. And then b5 was a nice move here, and yeah, this was missed. So nice game. I actually want to know ACBL 16. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, so I think that's gonna end this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and hope you learned a thing or two or just enjoyed the entertainment aspect of it. If you want to see more videos, then please comment down below, drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if there's any content or specific opening that you want me to delve into, then please yeah, comment below what you want to see. So that's gonna be it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Stay safe and have fun playing chess, everyone. Bye bye.